Corey, thanks so much for being with us and congrats on the film. Can you tell us a bit about Starwalker?
Well, Starwalker is a musical that I wrote and directed, and it's set here in East Vancouver. I live in East Van, and it's a contemporary love story about an Indigi-queer Two-Spirit person who discovers drag. And basically, through that discovery, they're able to find a new chosen family. They're able to find a way to express themselves and to connect with their, identity in new ways. And it's really just a lot of fun. It's a really hopeful musical that I think is what we all need right now.
Very interesting. As we mentioned, you're the writer, producer, director, and composer of this film. Is this a very personal film for you? Is this something you wanted to complete and get out there?
It is. It's something that I've been dreaming about for so many years. It's really an offering to my community, to people everywhere as a way of expressing my own self-acceptance, really recognizing that there is so much love and joy within the queer community, and that really we serve such a unique purpose in filling out each other's circle. That we come to our community in a way with sometimes a lot of baggage, but then what we find together is a new sense of home. And so that was really important. And a lot of my other musicals in the past, they've dealt with a lot of really harsh and traumatic subject matter. And I wanted to put something out there that was joyful and that really celebrated our resilience, and that no matter all the things that we've put through, when we connect with ourself, our community, and the things that make us unique, that's the way forward, and that's the way to really truly celebrate who we are.
Yeah, no, I love those messages. All of those are very positive in nature. Starwalker was originally a musical stage production. What was it like to bring it from the stage to the screen?
It was a real act of joy throughout. So basically how we did it is that we staged it as a live stage show, and then once we closed that, a couple days later we adapted it for the screen. And so what was great is that where we premiered the stage musical was at the York Theatre on Commercial Drive in East Vancouver, but the whole musical is set in East Van. So basically we just stepped out of the doors and set it in our community, in this neighborhood that is so iconic and is such a staple in terms of Indigenous communities, queer communities, and that also has a very special nod to indie drag performance. It's not what you see in the glitzy television programs. It really is a more rooted and cultural experience that we were looking to share.
Finally, Corey, what do you hope people take away from the film?
Well, I really hope that people love the music and the characters, but also that they take away this message of the work, that is, when you accept yourself and when you deal with all of the complexities of our history, the way forward is through expression and through sharing songs, sharing stories, sharing dances, and using your voice for something good. That's the whole narrative. Is this character who is a two-spirit drag artist who finds their voice through drag and is able to speak out politically about what they see and about what the changes that need to take place, and really see their role as being that truth teller and really giving voice to perspectives that are not often heard.
Finally, really quickly, tell us where audiences can see the film and when.
We're having our world premiere at the Inside Out Film Festival in Toronto on May 23rd at 6:45 p.m. This is at the TIFF Lightbox in Toronto. Our first time in this kind of massive scale and festival, and I'm just so thrilled to celebrate the immense work that all of the artists have put in to this film.
Well, a big congrats again, Corey, to all your hard work, and finally everyone gets to see it. Thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Miigwech, thank you so much.